All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my stream. Um, Before we get going, my name's Professor Kai. I stream every Wednesday, so feel free to join my stream every Wednesday and follow me along in my journey on Pokemon Champions, and ideally to go from beginner to pro in VGC. So we'll see. But anyway, let's get into it. Hey, MD Garg, what's up? How you doing today? Want to go over the team really quick. So we have, it's not a team I came up with on my own. It's a team that recently won an online tournament here, but uses Mega Gengar. I really want to get to Master Ball tier with Mega Gengar, and I want the top achievement with Mega Gengar to win. I think it's 50 or 100 battles, but we'll see. So we've got um, also Mega Floette on the team. I wanted to use Mega Floette, and so I really liked the composition of the team. You've got the Perish Trap mode with Incineroar, Gengar, Politoed, which that's really solid into the things that counter Floette. Floette, I'm sure you all know by now, is really good. It is really bulky. Its ability, Fairy Aura, gives it a boost to its fairy moves, so it just hits like a truck when it's mega evolved. And if a team doesn't have a good counter to it, it can just run away with games. So I like that it has, you can go Perish Trap mode or Mega Floette, and then you've also got Whimsicott for just Tailwind support and Fake Tears for either one of them. So it's a really hard team to counter in Team Preview. So yeah, that's a quick overview of the team. Let's get into games and see better how it works. Excuse me. So yeah, really want to, haven't been able to get up to Master Ball yet, so we're gonna see if we can get there with this team. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to use the team. It should work pretty well. So, let's see what happens. The biggest thing with it, I think, is deciding which mode you want to go in Team Preview. Just because they're fairly different in how you play it, and it really just depends on what the other team has. So in this matchup, they have two dragon. I think Mega Floette looks really good here. They don't have anything, as far as I'm aware, that can hit Mega Floette for super effective damage. The only thing could be like Poison Jab on the Garchomp or something like that, but if I have excuse me, if I Tailwind up, I move before the Garchomp anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm using the wrong team. How's that happen, man? Okay. I didn't even think about that. Okay, what are we doing now? So they're gonna lead Garchomp for sure, right? So I kind of want to just go like Whimsicott, Gengar, Basculegion, and Rotom. Alright. I don't know. I was not expecting to have to use this team. I'm gonna go Incineroar. They have a lot of physical attackers. Oh, that's so funny. So, if you're wondering why you'd watch me, a non-pro, play over somebody, you know, like the Wolf, for example, that might be a good reason why. I feel like might be a bit more relatable sometimes with the mistakes that I make, but it's okay. So there's no way they just let me Sludge Bomb the Meganium, right? Right? Oh, and it's gonna be the movesets for the new team. I didn't even think about that. It's okay. I don't need to. I'm just gonna double attack here. Could I Perish Song? I could Perish Song. I don't think I die here, but I don't think it's necessary. I break Multiscale, and if they don't protect anything, I take out Meganium and I break Multiscale and Dragonite. The question is which Pokemon's they're Mega. And it could be Dragonite. No, it's Mega. I don't know why I thought it'd be Dragonite. You don't bring regular Meganium to a battle. But if they don't protect, they're dead. So I don't know. Okay. So that's a good start, I would say. And then I break Multiscale and Dragonite here. I don't know what their plan was here. Maybe Earthquake? Or Stomping Tantrum? Air Cutter. Okay. Ooh, Shell Bell. That's interesting. I would have thought that Shell Bell would give a lot more damage than that. I'm used to the only time I've ever used Shell Bell is on Kyogre back in like Pokemon Emerald in the Elite Four, and in Scarlet and Violet on the like raid bosses. I don't remember what they're called, but okay. So I think I kind of want to get Tailwind up here because I don't know. I don't really need Tailwind. The only problem would be if that is Scarf Garchomp, and it very well could be. So I might just get Tailwind up just to be safe, and then Protect with Gengar. Because I don't want Scarf Garchomp destroying me, basically. Okay, Earthquake. It was always going to move faster than Dragonite, so that didn't tell me anything. And that's Special Dragonite, so Intimidate doesn't really matter on it. But I think I'm fine to just try and double up the Garchomp with Basket Legion. Yeah, they don't have anything that resists a Wave Crash now, so I'm just going to Wave Crash and Shadow Ball. And if they... Yeah. I think that combination... Unless they Protect, which even if they Protect, I don't think Dragonite... Unless, you know, maybe it connects on a Thunder, but if it does that, it is what it is. That's my only risk here, I think. I don't even remember what it clicked. Or it didn't click any... I don't remember. I should have paid attention to that, but it's okay. Yeah. They're just going to lose their Garchomp. Oh my gosh. Basket Legion's crazy. Shadow Ball here. And then if my Gengar's still alive, do I did use Thunder? I kind of feel like it might have been Scarf Garchomp. I don't know what else would have... You could have Scarf Garchomp, I guess. So I can fake out and Perish Song. Do I still... No, it's just these two. So no, I'm not going to do that because that shouldn't do me any good. Shell Dragonite is so interesting. And then they've got Talonflame. So I think we just fake out and Shadow Ball? Here's what I'm considering is if they Protect with Talonflame, which would be very smart by them. I think I'm going to fake out Talonflame and then Shadow Ball the Dragonite. Actually, I can Sludge Bomb it for more damage in the Poison chance. Just because I think Incineroar might be able to take Talonflame now that it's -1, but I don't know Talonflame and the Dragonite, so we're going to do this. And now that it doesn't have its priority moves with its priority flying moves, and then we get the Poison, perfect. I can just outspeed it next turn with Gengar. Yeah, we're fine. We're chilling. That was a crit on Ensign. I just don't think it's healing enough. Like, it healed 6% from that Shell Bell. Like, that's not going to do enough. It's not going to heal enough. And then Leftovers, Talonflame is interesting. I think we just Throat Chop and Sludge Bomb. Don't see any reason not to. We're gonna outspeed the Talonflame and this should KO, I would imagine. I think we're in a good spot here. No way. Well, at least we got another poison, so that's good. Brave Bird. And it goes down. So we're good. We won. Didn't use the team that I wanted, but we won anyway. This is the team I've been trying. I've only played, I think, a couple days of Champions so far, so I haven't got a lot of games under my belt, but this is the team I've been using. That being said, the sets were slightly different because now these sets are for another team, but that's fine. We start the day with a win. I think that's a good sign. And using a team that I wasn't even supposed to use. So we're gonna quit here. Use a team that I actually want to use. Okay, ranked battles. Let's do this correctly. Double battle, and then team. Team 3. Select this team. Okay, so there's the team that I'm supposed to be using. Okay, music is randomized. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we're actually going to use the correct team this time. But I feel good, I feel good. We started with a win. Let's see what we got. We've got Sun Team. Interesting. All shinies, that's cool. So, my intention with these teams was to do Perish, especially with the Archaludon, because what you could do is go Como, because it's immune to the Sleep Powder from Venusaur, and then it resists the fire and grass moves and everything. So Como is an option here as well. That being said, I think just going Incin and Gengar is fine. Because I don't see any way the only thing I could see, potentially, is Milotic getting a +2 boost and KOing Gengar turn 1 if I perish. But I don't think they're going to be able to do that. So I'm going to go here. This is kind of my core 4 when I do the perish, just because a lot of times it's versus Sun, so Politoed's really good into that with bringing the rain. And then Como resists the fire, the grass. It'll resist the electric from Archaludon. It's a lot bulkier than I realized as well. So we're gonna run Perish here. I think we're just gonna fake out the Venusaur and Perish Song. I don't think they had any ghost types either to get around. Yeah, so they can't switch out once I Mega. So yeah, we just fake out the Venusaur. Mega, Perish. I don't think there's any way they can punish this. So that we Perish, we double protect next turn. So let's see what's gonna get hit. So the Charizard's gonna hit. That's fine with me. I will say, the one downside could be if they are able to put Incineroar to sleep, because the idea would be to switch Gengar out, Farting Shot Incineroar, and then you get Gengar back in. But if Incineroar is asleep, it can't Farting Shot, so they would need to KO it. So we're gonna protect. So I gotta think, because the way they win, or the way that they get out of this, is if they put Incin to sleep. Then I have to figure out what to do. Charizard X. Is Sun not up? Sun's not up. Huh. So we might be okay. I don't know how fast my Incin is, but it might be faster than Venusaur. Sleep Powder on Gengar. Okay. Dragon Claw on Gengar. Okay. Here's the problem. I kind of want to. I'm wondering. I don't think Dragon Claw KOs. I'm a bit worried. I think I Parting Shot and then I go Politoed. This is how you would play it. You'd go Parting Shot and Politoed, and then the instant switches out. The problem is I don't know if they put instant to sleep. They put instant to sleep. It'd be smart of them. It'd be a good play. If they try to do it, they have a 25% chance to miss. So I think the odds are in our favor, but we'll see what happens. Sunny day. We're good. So these two are going to go down because... Did I Parting Shot with the... Parting Shot with the Incineroar, right? Okay, cool. I don't know why I did it in the Venusaur. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to double protect next turn. 1 and 1. Do they have anything else that likes the sun? Not really. I actually think once these two are gone, sun kind of hurts their team because our Chaladon can't use Electro Shot and my Milotic's water moves are going to be weakened. So I think I'm just going to double protect here. Is there any reason I think I bring Ensign this turn because I don't want to switch it in later on like the Sneasler or the Milotic and give them a like the Milotic would get a +2 boost because of competitive its ability, and then the Sneasler would probably use its Wide Herb and then it outspeeds my Gengar. So I don't really want that to happen. So I'm just gonna bring it in this turn. It should live everything. Yeah, that does nothing. Flare Blitz. Sorry, man. So these two go down to perish. And then we'll see what they have in the back. And then this way also I can just fake out and Perish Song this turn if I want to. They just forfeit, yeah. I don't think they had a good way to deal with Perish Trap, which is why I used it, but win 10 battles using Dragon type. I guess I did use our Chaladon for a bit on my Gengar raid team, but... Alright, starting out the day hot. Got a 2-game win streak. We'd like to see that. But yeah, so there you saw very clear how powerful the Perish Trap mode is. If the other team doesn't have a good way to counter it, so like how would you counter it if you have a Ghost Time or a Ghost type Pokemon? If you have Incineroar is a good way because you can Parting Shot, but anything that has a switching move like Volt Switch, Flip Turn from Palafin, just stuff like that are good ways to get out of a Perish Trap. Also just having things to threaten Gengar in the first place are really good. Okay, so here we have... It's an interesting team. It's probably either Mega Aerodactyl or Mega Lopunny. The Furgraph throws me off a bit. Because I mean, they have King Gambit, which can benefit from the Trick Room, but I think I'm going to bring Floette here. I don't think they have a lot to counter that. Let's see. Do I want to... Here's what I'm questioning is if I want to bring Incineroar and then Floette. If I bring Incin, I can give King Gambit a boost, and I don't really want to do that. And then... I could lead Como Floette. I don't know. I don't really want them to. I think I might lead Whimsicott and Como and bring Floette in the back. And then it's Ensign good here. I'm gonna bring Politoed. So I'm not bringing Ensign because it's not great into King Gambit and Aerodactyl. Fake out would be nice. I just don't want to give that King Gambit a boost and then they threaten my Floette with big damage on the... Okay, Aerodactyl Rotom. So here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if... I'm wondering if a Draco Meteor takes out Aerodactyl. I don't know what Aerodactyl normally uses, and this could be Mega Aerodactyl, but I think it might just take it out. Now, if it doesn't, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I'm sure a follow-up attack next turn would take care of it, but that way they don't get Tailwind up to match mine. The only problem is I definitely would need to switch out Homo, and then I threaten my Floette taking a hit. But I think I'm going to go for it. Better not miss. I'm going to be upset if it misses. No protects. I don't think Aerodactyl is especially bulky. And I've got Dragon Fang. Is it Focus Sat? Wow, it lives. That is impressive. I'm not going to lie. Volt Switch. And then they probably just try to take out Whimsicott, but I think Whimsicott did its job here. And then I'm honestly fine with that because then I can get Floette in for free. So I kind of hope they hit my Whimsicott. Rigoraph. Ooh, I see what they're doing. That's smart. Oh no, they just used their own Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. So I can't fake tears anymore. They're gonna outspeed me. They're not gonna Trick Room though, so that's a plus. I think I'm gonna protect my Whimsicott, and then I'm gonna Clanging Scales, because I just want to get rid of their Aerodactyl. Because I think once that's gone, I don't think they have anything that's faster than Floette. Trying to think. Rotom shouldn't be unless it is Scarf, which it very well could be Scarf. They just protect. Oh, they're gonna use Psychic. I didn't even think about that. Let's see if we live this Psychic. I think we will, but then we're also the Twin Beam. Twin Beam is interesting there. So I think I Moonblast and Clanging Scales, because I'm not really terribly worried about... This should guarantee Aerodactyl goes down. And again, I really don't want Aerodactyl to be here, because I want their Tailwind threat gone. Because I think all things equal, once Aerodactyl's gone, my team outspeeds theirs. They can Trick Room, but ideally Homo or Whimsicott goes down here. Yeah, that's fine. So now Aerodactyl goes down, and then I should be able to start setting up Mega Floette. Moonblast here. Alright. And then Whimsicott, I think they go. Oh, clutch. How many turns? One turn of Tailwind? We both? Perfect, so I can protect and then Tailwind next turn. Now let's see. King Gambit. Okay. Now I wonder if I can get away with a I think I'm going to double protect here just because I want to see what the King Gambit does. That being said, they could just Swords Dance and then I'm in trouble. But if they Swords Dance, I don't die to Sucker Punch still. And a Calm Mind, and I don't think I need Tailwind next turn, actually. I think I can just... I kind of want to just... Oh, no, 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 no. It's not what I meant to do at all. I meant to double up the King Gambit with Moonblast. I could very easily lose it here. Lose my Floette. I guess next turn I can Moonblast with Whimsicott, but it has Sucker Punch. Oh my gosh, it takes it out. Okay, the crit might have mattered, but it's okay. I think we are in a really good spot now. This shouldn't really do anything to Floette. That honestly did more than I expected. So they could Trick Room here. That being said, I think if I just double up the Fergaref with Moonblast, I think it goes down. What do I have in the back? I will say the Rotom could cause problems, but we'll see. I think I can't let them get Trick Room up. There's no way the Fergat protects here, right? It probably just tries to Trick Room. I'm wondering if Dazzling Gleam plus... So it's Scarf. That's good to know. So yeah, they're not gonna Trick Room because then their Rotom would be slower. And that... okay. Goes down, and then I think I just Helping Hand... I just Helping Hand Moonblast, and then Moonblast again. And because I don't think I'll go down to... Helping Hand, Moonblast. It's okay, MD Gark. We still made it through. A little bit of luck with the critical hit. Did extra damage, but yeah, and it might have. I actually have no idea. Yeah, so their win con here is like a paralysis, but yeah, that's just gonna another. I don't think that one mattered. I think it might have gone down anyway. Another win. You get to see the power of Mega Floette there. So I think we've gotten to showcase both modes of the team in the two games we played, which is really nice. Get that win streak bonus up to Ultra Ball tier rank 2. Perfect. But essentially, if you don't have a good way of countering Floette, so like a good Steel type, for example, or a good Poison type, it can just one-hit KO your whole team. So very powerful. And having both Floette and Gengar, and then they have to try and figure out which mode you're gonna go for. Very difficult on their end, so I don't envy them at all. So here we go Perish again with the Sun. Yeah, especially because they have the Garchomp that could hit Como if I wanted to lead Como into Sun. But yeah, they can't fake out with Incineroar. I think we just go our 4-4 for the Perish. Excuse me. Trying to think if there's any way they can counter that. I don't think so. Their Incineroar could pivot, but if I can get a... What I don't know, and I should probably know the calc of, is if I live a Darkest Lariat from Incineroar with my Gengar. That would probably be helpful to know. I don't think it matters. So we fake out you. I just really, really, really don't want to get put to sleep. And then I perish. I live a heat wave, right? We're gonna find out. I'm a bit bulkier than the Gengar I had been running previously, so I think I live, but we'll see. It's gonna do a lot. I just can't really risk being put to sleep, otherwise the whole strategy goes out the window. But if I survive the turn with Gengar, then these two go down. Perish Song. If Gengar does go down, I still have a chance with Politoed and Como. They resist pretty well. Yeah, we're good. Don't burn, don't burn. Okay. So we're good. We double protect, we parting shot, and switch Gengar. Again, here's the thing that not parting shot. We protect Incin and protect Gengar. Here's the thing that worries me about the strategy versus Sun is if they lead Venusaur, like I said in the previous matchup, they can put me to sleep. And that would be the way to counteract this strategy. They just go for Sludge Bomb and probably Heat Wave, yeah. So now we switch into Politoed, get rid of the Sun. We parting shot Incineroar. Okay. Parting shot Charizard. And switch to Politoed. Is there any reason that we parting shot Venusaur? Maybe it's better to parting shot Venusaur because Charizard isn't going to do anything to Politoed in the rain anyway. No, we're gonna parting shot the Charizard because the Venusaur is more likely to protect, I think. And if that's another way, if I parting shot into their protect, then it's done anyway. It's gone. The strategy doesn't work. So there's definitely counterplay to it, and they don't protect, which is kind of what I expected. Let's see, parting shot, Sludge Bomb, perfect. So we bring Gengar back out. I don't know if I can just go for Perish again next turn. What I could do is switch Incin back in. And then I can go for Fake Out Perish with Politoed. I could do that. I don't hate that play. Like the following turn I could do that. I can't stay in with Gengar and Perish Trap next turn just because it's so low that it could be taken out by one Pokemon. Where if you get Fake Out Perish Song, the idea is that you live at least one. That was... Oh, okay. Scorching Sands. Alright. Charizard down. Venusaur down. So we have a 4-on-2. That being said, our Incineroar and our Gengar are really low. Garchomp expected. My Politoed is very defensively bulky, by the way, so it can take hits pretty well. So I think I fake out. Do I Perish Song? I'm trying to think if I would live. What's the strategy here? Because I think Como could just take care of both of these Pokemon, to be honest. And that's why I'm thinking like fake out Weather Ball, takes out Sneasler, and then Como wins a one-on-one with Garchomp, ideally. I think that might be a better play than Perish. So my Politoed should live this. If I flinch, that's a problem. But that could have happened with Perish Song anyway. So it wouldn't have, I don't think it changed the play. Sneasler flinched. Politoed still used Weather Ball. Cool. The Sneasler should die to this. Okay, cool. There's a crit. I'm getting a lot of crits today. I don't think the crit mattered, once again. And then I think I'm just gonna bring in Gengar so I outspeed. Well, at least find out if it's... Well, at least find out if it is Scarf or Jump. Shadow Ball, Weather Ball. They can hit both, but yeah, it is Scarf. So the only way that this Garchomp wins is if they can keep critting, or not critting, if they keep flinching with Rock Slide, but that's not likely. Let's see how much this does actually. Oh, half. That's really good damage. Alright, bring in Como, and also Como resists Rock Slide, so I would imagine it would take, and is very OP. So I would imagine it would take a lot of Rock Slides for that to matter. And one of those Clanging Scales is going to take out Garchomp. But yeah. Once again, beat a Sun team with Perish Trap. Yeah, that Rock Slide does nothing to Como. And there's a Citrus. They should probably just forfeit, to be honest. But it's okay. I just win. Alright. I'm trying to think if there was any reason to double protect instead of just attack with Gengar and Politoed that one turn. Just to scout the Scarf or anything. I don't think there was. I don't think there was any way they were going to win regardless. So I think if we win the next match, we are up into rank 1. So that'd be cool. Go Gengar indeed. Yes. Gengar is the best. Also, his shiny Mega Evolution looks fantastic. So we've got a Snow team. I didn't consider what I should do against Snow. I kind of still want to lead Floette. Because I think I should be bulky enough to take... Like, what is Incin, Floette, Politoed to shut down the Snow? And Speed Control help me here? I like Como to take out... I mean, it hits Empoleon, Incin, and Glaceon for super effective damage. And Garchomp. And it will do immense damage to Sneasel. Basically, the only problem for Como is the Frostlass. So as long as we take out Frostlass, we're good. And I think Floette, Incin, and Politoed can handle Frostlass. So I like this. I don't think we need speed control. We're going to be slower, so it might be nice to have. But I think that this lead gives me opportunity to set Floette up. Because they either go Aurora Veil or they attack. So I kind of want to go... I think if I go Calm Mind... I think if I fake out Glaceon and Calm Mind... Floette. And then next turn I can bring in Politoed. Shut down the snow, so their blizzards aren't guaranteed to hit. Because this way they can only get a max of one blizzard up. Or, yeah, off, I should say. And I think Floette will take it pretty well. It might do about half. After the Calm Mind, I should live another one. And I should outspeed Glaceon, I would imagine. Yeah, they just use Blizzard, which is fine. Yeah, it does about half. Don't freeze. Okay, cool. Get a Calm Mind up. Floette's mind is calmer now. So now we switch in Politoed, and we... Do I want to protect or just like... Do I just Moonblast the Frost? I kind of want to just Moonblast the Frostlass. I think that's going to do a lot of damage. Alright, Politoed's in. Got the rain up now. Scarf Glaceon. I might be in trouble, actually. I didn't expect that at all. Oh! Snap Dog Diggity. That kind of stings for them. Yeah. We're cool. So Scarf Glaceon, it's so interesting. How much did that do? It did, I think I might not live the next one. So I just double protect here. I just protect. No. Oh my gosh. Oh. Scared me. I misclick so much in this game. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a me problem or what. But we're going to double protect to avoid the fake out from Incineroar. Next turn I can Weather Ball Incin and, I don't know, Dazzling Gleam maybe. But I don't think the Glaceon is going to do too much. Like, it might take out Floette. That's fine. At this point, I kind of just needed Floette to get rid of Frostlass. Glaceon could be a problem for Como. But we're going to... I think we're going to Weather Ball and Moonblast. Como takes care of Incin. Is it better to Helping Hand Moonblast here? I think Moonblast might just KO Glaceon. So they bring, or they get rid of Incin. This is going to do a lot to Garchomp. They hit both on Blizzard again. I live with Floette. Don't freeze. Don't freeze. Alright, we're chilling. Yeah, we're good. So they don't, because they're Scarf Glaceon, unless Glaceon's really fast and I just didn't know that, which that's a possibility. I might look that up just to be sure. Oh, sorry about that. But with how bulky that Garchomp just was, because we saw a Garchomp earlier take like, yeah, Glaceon's base speed is 65, so I'm not too worried about. I was about to say, with how well that Garchomp took that hit compared to the Garchomp earlier, that's a pretty bulky Garchomp, so I don't think we're... I think we, again, we just protect. Protect. Your fake outs cannot hurt us here. And then I should outspeed next turn because it's not Scarf Garchomp. My Mega Floette is max speed, so it outspeeds Garchomp. I don't think it needs to be max speed to outspeed Garchomp, but... And then I think we just Weather Ball and Dazzling Gleam. And also, worst case, my Como takes care of both, even if that somehow is Scarf Garchomp, which it's not, but if it was. Rock Slide's not doing anything, Como, as we saw earlier. Yeah, that plus one Diamond Gleam did 65% instantly. Latigron. And you're done. It's another dub. We're moving on up. I believe that's Ultra Ball Tier 1 now. Win 3 ranked battles without any of your team fainting. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break just to let my mind rest a second and look at these challenges here and collect this stuff, and then we'll get back into it really quick. Look at all this VP we're getting. 3,000 VP, Coolio. Achievements. What achievements have I done? Sharpshooter. Land critical hits. Chorus with dragon types. Poison move fiend. Yes. I don't know what the poison type move tickets do. I just realized. I wonder if they let you, like, say I didn't have Sludge Bomb on my Gengar and I wanted to put it. Normally that would cost VP, but I'm wondering if, like, I have a poison move ticket, I can just 42 quick coupons. Holy cow! I think it said 12, not 42. But I'm wondering if I can just use that to put a poison type move on my Gengar, if that was what was happening. Excuse me. Okay. We're gonna get back into it. I think with the win streak that I'm on, it's possible. I don't know how much I would go up in rank if I win the next match, but we'll see. All right. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? We have... I'm assuming Mega Charizard. Could be Gardevoir as well. I think they're going to bring Charizard. I kind of want to go like Como. I want to try this mode, but I want to try Como Whimsicott. I really want to try it. Is there any reason not to? And then I bring Politoed for the weather. What do I bring as my last Pokemon? Ensign is pretty good against everything except for Garchomp. And I think my other Pokemon can handle it. Do I... No, I have to bring a Mega, right? I have 2. I gotta pick one, right? Gengar is pretty good. Gengar outspeeds everything. Actually, I don't think it outspeeds Aerodactyl, because it's just... yeah. It's only trained to outspeed Sneasler. And Aerodactyl outspeeds Sneasler by more than 1 point. What about Floette? Floette's not great against Charizard, but everything else... got a lot of physical attackers. I think I'm going to bring... Oh. I'm bringing Floette, apparently. It chose for me. I didn't... I ran out of time a lot, too, and just, like, talking things. We'll see. I at least have it in the back, so if they... Yeah, so maybe I can get rid of Charizard turn 1. So, I'm going to Draco Meteor and Tailwind. The alternative play I could make is Fake Tears Charizard. But I think I need to get Tailwind up. Because if I don't get Tailwind and they just knock out Whimsicott, I'm in trouble. So, I don't know if this Draco Meteor KOs Charizard. And I kind of think it won't. I hope it does, but I don't think it will. So we're gonna Tailwind, but if we live the turn, we can take it out next turn. Draco, it hits. That's a good start. And that didn't even come close, actually. And they use their own Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to Fake Tears. Oh, they Heat Wave. It does a lot to Como. So, I'm trying to think. What scares me more, the Charizard or the Aerodactyl? I should say the Charizard being that low or the Aerodactyl. And what I can do, I can save Politoed and then threaten the Charizard next turn with that. I can also try stalling out Sun. How much? They got 4 turns of Sun left. I kind of want to just Clanging Scales and Fake Tears the Charizard just to... Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of dumb. I don't know what else they... That didn't make any sense on my part. At least... Oh, they didn't use Heat Wave? Why did they not use Heat Wave? I'm not upset about it, but I don't understand it. That's crazy. I can't believe they didn't use Heat Wave. Okay, I think we bring in Politoed to get rid of the... Yeah. Okay, so they brought in Garchomp. We bring in Politoed. We just double protect here, right? Yeah, there's 2 turns of... So Tailwind's match, but they're going to be faster. Do we double protect? Is there any reason to? I might just protect here and... Weather Ball, Aerodactyl. Because I think Aerodactyl is the other big threat to... And even then it might not be. If it's just dual Wing Beat Rock Slide, I think I'm fine. But I don't want them to get another Tailwind up. It just stalls out Como. They use Rock Slide. They flinch, that would suck. I think it's double Rock Slide. It is. Miss? Miss? Yeah. It's kind of what I was worried about there. Okay. I'm just going to click that, and then I think I'm going to Weather Ball again. They probably protect their Aerodactyl. They don't. They just use Rock Slide. Politoed avoided, so that's cool. There's going to be single target Rock Slide on Politoed, but we have the Citrus Berry. It'd be cool if it avoid... Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so Aerodactyl's gone. I wouldn't be surprised if that's Scarf Garchomp either. Alright, so no Tailwind for either side. And then I bring out Floette. They probably have, what, like Incin maybe? They didn't have Sneasler, right? Sinistra. Okay. Interesting. So, I think we just Dazzling Gleam and Helping. Do I just Helping Hand Dazzling? I think I do. This Garchomp's probably the fastest thing on the field. They can't fake out or anything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna Helping Hand Dazzling Gleam. I don't think Sinistra can really do anything to Floette. Like I think I would live like 2 or 3 turns of Rock Slide Matcha Gotcha. So I think just Helping Hand Dazzling should definitely take out Garchomp unless it's Sash Garchomp, which would be kind of interesting. But if it's Sash, then I outspeed next turn. Oh, it's not Scarf. So I outspeed. Which means Trick Room for them is a good play. Yeah, that does so much damage. That being said... yeah, that does nothing. It does get the burn, but it's fine. So... that miss on Politoed was really big. That could definitely be Sash Garchomp, though. But I think I just make the same play. No, I'm really confused because I thought that I thought at max speed Floette would outspeed Garchomp, but I must be wrong. We still lived that anyway. I'm so confused right now. And they're getting the Rock Slide flinches and everything. That's kind of nice for them. I should have Perish Songed. I didn't even think about it. I'm really worried that Garchomp is... I think I'm gonna Helping Hand Moonblast the Sinistcha. I might have lost here, and I think I should have just perished. They got flinches, they got burns, very helpful for them. I lost, and that's really frustrating. I did miss a Machagacha, but... Alright, we lost. That sucks. That's my bad though. The only way they win is to stall out getting flinches and stuff like that, so I should have perished on. I didn't even think about it. I just wanted to click the fun button with Floette and just try to OHKO everything. That's okay. So this is how you learn from your mistakes, you know? It took me all the way back down. That's crazy. I was like a quarter of the way. Now it's gonna take like 3 wins to get back up. That kind of sucks. And I had a win in the bag. I think I played really well up until the end. I needed to Perish Song. But now I know. Okay, we got Mega Frostlass again. Mega Frostlass with Whimsicott. And King Gambit. So again, I think I'm fine just sitting in front of... The problem is that King Gambit. I could lead... Como's weak to the Blizzard. Trying to think here. If I lead Gengar, they can Sucker Punch with King Gambit. I'm trying to think of what my best play into King Gambit is. I really think they're probably going to lead. I still think it's Ensign Floette. Como is good if Frostlass is gone. Whimsicott is a bit of a problem for it, but We're gonna do that. I think maybe I should be bringing Whimsicott instead of either Politoed or Como, just for the speed control. Because they're with this. Well, no, I can fake out Whimsicott. I don't know if it probably doesn't live a Moonblast, to be honest. So they just go Ensign, King Gambit. So I'm trying to think. I think they want to do fake out Swords Dance. So my thought is I fake out King Gambit and Mega Evolve, and I kind of want to just call Mind. Yeah, because that protects me. They might fake out FLOETTE, but that's fine. I'm gonna do that. Because the worst thing that happens to me on this turn is I take, like, Incineroar probably tries to Flare Blitz me, but if I get faked out, I don't really care that much, I don't think. They just protect, so that's actually really good for me. So I don't know what they're doing. Maybe Parting Shot? Okay. The classic protect and fake out play. So I don't know what that play was trying to do for them. I think Moonblast, whatever the move I just did, Moonblast Throat Chop, I think actually is pretty good here. Let's see how much this does. I want to know because the crit. Crit again. I want to know what it does without the crit. But that's okay. Now it can't Parting Shot. If it was going to try to Parting Shot, it can't do it. Come on. Yeah, I think it tried to Parting Shot. That's funny. Alright, Whimsicott. So they're gonna probably just go Tailwind, I'd imagine. Then we go Tailwind. Do I go Parting? Do I want to Parting Shot? I don't know if it's worth it. I think if I just like, I Throat Chop you and I get up a Calm Mind. I think that's good. They just Moonblast me into... I mean, Encore me into Moonblast? They Moonblasted me in Encore. That does so much damage. That's crazy that it lived on one anyway. Flare Blitz? Okay. Cool. Watch me get burnt. Leftovers. I'm a Parting Shot. Well, do I? I don't know if I want a Parting Shot. I think I'm gonna Throat Chop. Moonblast. That's fine. Boom. And Citrus Berry? No, no Citrus Berry. So if they Flare Blitz, like, you can keep using Flare Blitz, that's fine. Yeah. Like, you're just gonna go down. And I don't think you have anything in the back that wants to take a Moonblast. Nah, you don't. Throat Chop. Moonblast. I don't know why they encored me in Moonblast. It didn't make any sense to me. I'm still outspeeding their instant after Tailwind? That's crazy. That min speed? Okay. Now what do I want to do? Well, it depends on what they have in the back, but yeah. They really should not have encored me into Moonblast. What they should have done is waited, and they should have tailwinded, and then I Calm Mind, and they encore me with Calm Mind, and I didn't even think about that. So I kind of made a mistake, but they bailed me out. I just never, I don't know why, but in front of Whimsicott, I'm never like, oh, they could encore me. Which I should think that way, but I'm really bummed out that we lost that last game. Because I think we'd be in Master Ball for sure by now. But it's fine. So we have Sand with Scizor. And I guarantee you the Scizor is for FLOETTE. So, what's the play here? Maybe we lead like Incin, Como. Because FLOETTE's good into everything. Well, it's not great into the Excadrill, actually. But Como is good. Como is really good into the whole team. Except for like Sinistcha. But then Sinistcha can't really hit it. Como is really good here, actually, now that I'm looking at everything. I almost wonder if it's... Do I care about Sand being up? I'm trying to think if I... Like... I think it's... But the final two spots are between FLOETTE, Politoed, and Whimsicott. They're probably bringing Sinistcha. I'm doing this. If we get rid of Scizor, and then ideally if we can get rid of Excadrill, that'd be cool. That being said, I think Scizor's just the main problem. We're gonna do a lot of damage to Excadrill with FLOETTE. Okay. Now here's, so I'm gonna fake out one and go. I kind of want to. I really want to fake out Excadrill and. What I could see them doing is protecting Excadrill and switching Tyranitar into Sinistcha. I think that would be a good play on their part. Como lives the turn regardless, I think. So I'm going to Aura Sphere, Aurora Sphere, and I'm going to Throat Chop the Tyranitar. Oh, good play. Oh, Incin. Okay, not a good play. Because I'm just going to Aura Sphere your... Okay. I could have just taken out their Tyranitar turn 1. I really thought they were going to... I kind of feel like they don't have Sinistcha then. Well, they should protect. That's fair. That's a fair play too. And so much. I'm pretty sure they thought I would fake out Excadrill, Aura Sphere into Tyranitar. Leftovers Incin. I'm gonna just double protect here. I don't think they can set up. They can switch, but I don't... If anything, that gives me more information. Do I have a grounder? I can switch in Whimsicott or FLOETTE. And I don't think I want to switch in either one against an Earthquake. I wonder if I should have switched one of those two in this turn and then switch back into Incin. So no switches on their part. They can't fake out though. Well, they can, but it doesn't do anything. And then low kick into Instant. Okay. So I think I'm going to Aura Sphere and Parting Shot Instant. I think this way it lets me get either Whimsicott or... Yeah, let's see what this is. Garchomp. So they did not bring... Okay. They did not bring... What's it called? I don't remember what it's called. What am I trying to say? Sinisha. Holy cow. Alright, so Garchomp is -1. Yeah, so I think we switch in Whimsicott and get Tailwind up here. They didn't bring Scizor either? Why did they not bring Scizor? FLOETTE just goes crazy. So I think I'm just Clanging Scales and Tailwind. And I don't think there's anything they can really do about it. I wonder if that T-Tar lives that. Don't, right? Super bulky in the sand, they get the special defense boost. Clanging Scales should take care of Garchomp, I would imagine. So then the only thing we have to worry about is Excadrill, but ideally we knock something out. They just protect with Tyranitar. I get a free Tailwind up, which is free anyway, but... Clanging Scales KO's Garchomp. It didn't KO? Dragon Claw? Iron Head? I didn't even KO me. What are you doing? Alright. Moonblast, Clanging Scales. Maybe I should have Aura Sphered. It's probably better. I don't think it really mattered. Alright, take out T-Tar, take out Garchomp. And I honestly might just be fine staying in next turn and clicking... yeah, another Excadrill is not even fast, so I outspeed everything regardless. I double Protect here to avoid the Fake Out. I love having Protect on all my Pokemon, actually. That's the perk about running a Perish Trap team. You have Protect on all your Pokemon, then you don't care about Fake Out. Also, I didn't comment on it, but can we just comment about how awesome Shiny Como looks? The gold and pink. I love it. It's one of my favorites. Okay, sorry, what's happening? I'm gonna double Protect, right? We have, yeah, we still have another turn of Tailwind after us. So we're Protect and Protect. They Fake Out and do something. I don't know what they do, but it's something. And then I think what we do, that should be Sash Excadrill, so they could Protect next turn. I think I'm fine. No. I want to break the Sash. Like, if they let me break it, I want to break it. So I can't Fake Tears Instant. Okay. So I'm gonna Aura Sphere, and I'm going to Moonblast to break the Sash. It won't do a whole lot to Excadrill, which I don't really care. Not very effective, but you have no Sash now. Aura Sphere takes out Ensign. So now it is a 1v4. I'm like minus... I'm just -2 actually on Como. I still lived. And I just Aura Sphere and Tailwind. No reason for me to not do that. And I win. Is this way, even if for some reason he lives in Aura Sphere and takes out my Como, yeah, I would still outspeed. Like, I could still fake out and I outspeed with FLOETTE. There was no way for them to win that, basically. I don't think I even needed the Tailwind, but I think it just guaranteed it. So cool. We might need still to win 2 more battles, actually, to get to Master Ball. Man, if I didn't just choke that one game, I would be undefeated today. It's okay. You live and you learn. All right, we have a Mega Kangaskhan team. Interesting. So Como is really good here, right? Como, FLOETTE. I think Como and FLOETTE are really good. I kind of like... So the only problem for Como is Primarina. And then FLOETTE struggles with Sui and Arcanine. And then Kangaskhan can probably one-hit KO it with Double Edge, I would imagine. We need Ensign, for sure. Do I lead Ensign? I think I want... Well, they... You know, I'm going to lead this, because they could lead Farigiraf, and then I'm in trouble if they just get Trick Room up right away. Do I want Whimsicott? Whimsicott's... Am I blind, or is the timer not in a good spot? Like, I just ran out of time, and I'm bringing not good Pokemon. I brought both my Megas. Gengar without a Focus Sash or a Mega is not good. Oh, that kind of sucked, but it's okay. So we cannot fake out. I'm kind of inclined to just let them get Brick Room up. Como doesn't die, right? So they're gonna fake something out, but I don't know what it is. And maybe they just like low kick or whatever, Incineroar. But I have the Chople Berry. Fake out, yeah. I think it's faster than my Como. And then I Throat Chop. It's not gonna take it out, but now it can't Hyper Voice. So now it can't hit my Incineroar. I kind of want to just sit here. Because I don't know what they can do. They can Psychic my Como. I almost. Yeah, so I need to get rid of you. You try to Psychic, I imagine. Psychic Terrain? You're gonna try to Expanding Force? Okay. They had, what's it? Well, yeah, they're trying to locate. Yummy Berry. How much does the second hit do? Okay. So I definitely die the next turn. Trying to think what I should do here. I think I live and can take out Charcadet no matter what. But I don't think my Como lives in Expanding Force. The problem is I don't want my Floette to just take that. How much Trick Room? 3 turns? I'm wondering if it's worth just sacking Como here. My instant moves first. Yeah. I'm gonna lose both Pokemon here. Because they're just gonna low kick again. Trying to think, if I had Whimsicott, was there anything I could do to win this? So I definitely need a double protect on at least Gengar. Who turns a Trick Room? Well, we'll see what happens. Floette should for sure live in Expanding Force or whatever type of fire move it wants to use. But I don't know if it lives at Double Edge. I think if I get a double protect, I could win this. That does so much damage. I don't think I could win this. Okay. We protect. We protect. Okay. Note to self. First game we lost. If the only way they can win is by flinching you and burning you over the course of multiple turns, and you can just Perish Trap. And I didn't hit my double protect on Gengar, so I just lose. And if the only way, not if the only way, and then also just pay attention to the timer when you're picking your team. Expanding Force is disabled. Cool. So now they Sucker Punch. We'll see how much does Dazzling gain. Can Floette sweep? It doesn't live a Sucker Punch though. There's no way. They didn't Sucker Punch. Oh, it didn't even take out either one. Okay. I think Perish Trap might have been better, to be honest. Right? Also, I did not expect them to go for Expanding Force that turn. I thought it would be Psychic. Because I could have just stayed in... Wait. Yeah, I didn't need to protect with Como. If I didn't protect, then I just went Aura Sphere. I don't think it changed anything. I think having both Floette and Gengar in the back, I couldn't really do anything. I had no pivoting options. But we'll see. Okay. Fire with Heliolisk? There for rain matchups. And Kangaskhan, interesting. So I don't see any reason not to go Ensign. I think Perish mode works really well here, right? Yeah, yeah. Um, Politoed, yeah. They very well could bring Heliolisk, but I don't think I'm terribly worried about it, especially like Como, I think, counters it pretty well. Because it can hit it for super effective damage, and then it takes the electric attacks really well. All right. We're getting into it here. I don't think they have anything to beat my Perish mode. So like I get the Intimidate down on Aerodactyl. Trying to think. I know I live a Heat Wave from Charizard. I don't know if I live anything from Aerodactyl. I'm gonna fake it out because I can't risk a Rock Slide flinch. Just imagine Scorching Sands Charizard into my Gengar. That'd be crazy. I never considered that, but that last that one Sun team had it. They could do it. I wonder if that knocks it out though, because like Heat Wave in the Sun, I think does more damage now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so no Tailwind or Rock Slide from Aerodactyl, so they can't flinch me. Get ready to Perish on. Oh yeah, duh, I'm faster than Charizard anyway. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it does matter. We need Gengar to live to keep the... yeah, we lived on the exact same HP, actually. And now you're toast, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but... there's not really anything they can do about this. Because they don't even have the ability to put me to sleep. Like with Venusaur. Oh, they use Tailwind, oh no. It's actually better for me. Actually, it's not better, because after, like once Perish Song wears off, they're gonna have speed control for a turn or two, but sorry, we Parting Shot. Who we want a Parting Shot? I don't know. I think we Parting Shot Aerodactyl. I don't think there's any way Aerodactyl protects, right? And then we go Politoed. It better not protect, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. Side. Yep. So we're gonna get Ensign out whether it dies or... Like, that's the other thing, is I don't care. On this turn, Ensign can die. It doesn't really matter. That actually mattered, and I didn't even think about that. That's really bad. I didn't even think about the rock slide flinch. That's a problem. I almost want to Perish Song again. Otherwise I can... I'm gonna Perish Song. I'm not... Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna Perish Song. Because they either switch... Yeah, they're gonna switch their Pokemon. That's crazy. I don't know what the move there is. And then they Rock Slide here. Sunny Day. Okay. So they lose their Aerodactyl. See what they go for here. Charizard again. So I think I just protect. How do I want to do this? Tailwind. They have one turn of Tailwind. I think I protect Gengar. And then I switch Incin in. If I live, cool. If not, I can Perish Trap it. I can Perish Song again, but the problem is I probably go down and then Perish is gone. Solar Beam into Incin. I live that. Miss a Rock Slide? I'm gonna go Earthquake. Yeah. Okay. Now what do I do? So they don't have Tailwind up anymore. I can switch in Politoed. They can't switch out. So I think what can they do? They can protect Charizard. I think I Sludge Bomb you, and then I Weather Ball. No, I'm gonna Weather Ball. Weather Ball should just take out Charizard. So I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball, Weather Ball. All the balls. They can't switch Charizard. They can protect it here and then try and switch next turn. But if Gengar goes down, I think I bring in Como and I hit Aura Sphere into that spot because I assume they have Heliolisk. I think it would make sense for them to bring it for this matchup. All right, Shadow Ball. It didn't even do 50%. Oh, I didn't. Solar Beam. Oh wait, hey, Rain Up. Why did it use? They didn't think I was gonna... No, Politoed was in from the beginning of the turn. That didn't make any sense on their part. And if this go... Yep, okay. So now their Garchomp can't switch. It goes down to Perish. And then we just double protect next turn. I don't know what they have in the back. I think it's yeah, I would say I think it's Heliolisk, but I don't know. So we protect. So now, do I Perish or not? I don't think I do. Because one, I don't even know the speed stat. I don't know Heliolisk's speed stat. You know what? Now that I think about it, in the game earlier, I couldn't Perish Trap because the Sinistcha was the slowest thing on the field. So they would have won if every Pokemon went down at the same time. So it didn't matter. Alright, Garchomp goes down. Now it's a 1v2. And I like my chances here. I think we just Helping Hand Aura Sphere. And I think it goes down. If I remember right, it has Dry Skin, so I think a Weather Ball will heal it instead of doing damage. Thunderbolt. I was wondering if that was going to KO. I don't know how strong Heliolisk is. And that should KO. It might be Sash. No, it's not Sash. Okay, cool. All right, where are we at? I think maybe with 2 more wins we can get there, and I think I got time for 2 more games. So no pressure, but let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Okay. We got another Sun team with there's a lot of Charizard Y teams that don't have any Pokemon that uses the sun, which I find interesting. I think Perish Trap is really good here. The only problem is if they lead Farigiraf, and they can just Psychic and I'm kind of toast. So that's not good. The other problem is so Farigiraf's pretty good into my team, to be honest with you. Ensign can handle it, but there's other things that take down Ensign pretty well. Like they got 3 Pokemon that hit it for super effective damage. So I think I go here, kind of just hope they don't lead Farigiraf, and if they do, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. And then I think I bring Como. Whimsicott's not bad here. I might go Whimsicott. I think Floette's actually not that. I think Floette's actually pretty good into this team. The problem would be obviously the Sneasler can hit it for super effective damage with the Dire Claw, and then the Charizard. But offensively, it's not bad. Okay. I think we're okay. So we just fake out the Charizard, and they didn't have a Ghost type. Yeah, the White Herb didn't matter at all. Fake out, Perish Song. They didn't have a Ghost type, right? Yeah, they don't have a Ghost type. Alright, fake out, Mega Evolve, Perish Song. And now there's nothing they can do. Unless they have, I mean, they could be Rock Slide Sneasler and fish for the flinch like happened last game. Which sucked, but it's okay. Good thing for us is Sneasler can't really do anything to Gengar. It could Throat Chop potentially. It gets Throat Chop, but I think we would live that. So they either fake out Ensign or... Oh. They can try that too, I guess. Alright, Parasong goes up and we took no damage this turn, so that's pretty cool. Okay. So now we double protect. Just trying to think if there was a reason to not double protect. Sneasler doesn't get U-turn, right? I don't think so. I think there would be a U-turn Sneasler out there if it did, and I've never seen a U-turn Sneasler. It's just, I would say it's just gonna try and use close combat on Ensign. Close combat, heat wave. Why didn't I bring Como? I can't remember. There was a reason. I don't remember. Alright, parting shot. Who's not gonna protect? You're not gonna protect. There's no reason you would protect. And then we parting shotted, right? Fight, parting shot, Charizard. And we bring in Politoed. The tankiest defensive Politoed you've ever seen. Really cool play here would be if they... Oh no, they can't Solar Beam because I just brought the rain in. Choppleberry Ensign, bada bing, bada boom. Still does a lot of damage. And then Heat Wave. Misses something. Politoed. It didn't matter. How much does that do? That does like 15 damage to Ensign. That's crazy. Parting shot. Bring in Gengar. And then I think we just double protect here. I like bringing in Ensign for the option of Fake Out Perish next turn, but he could very easily go down if Sneasler decides to attack into Politoed, for example. Now, what could they have in the back? They had Garchomp, they had Como, they had Whimsicott, I think. I don't even remember what they had. But we're in a really good spot. Gengar, I don't think Gengar's taking any damage. Yeah, Gengar's taking no damage. Politoed's taking no damage. Ensign's the only thing that's taking damage. And Sneasler was probably their best thing for it. Flamethrower, interesting. Goodbye, Sneasler. Goodbye, Charizard. Okay. What do we have here? I can't remember. They had Farigiraf. That's why I didn't want to bring Como. We don't think they have Farigiraf in the back, right? Even if they do, I don't know if it matters too much. Okay, so we can... Okay. I think I just Sludge Bomb Perish. Yeah, because I don't think there's any way that they're going to... Yeah. I don't think they're going to take out all 4 of my Pokemon in 3 turns. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I kind of expected an Encore, but again, that doesn't matter because you need to be doing damage right now. So like you might be able to take out my Gengar here, but it doesn't matter. Interesting, they brought Whimsicott and Farigiraf in the back. Okay. See, and that's nice to know because I was like, maybe I live a Psychic from Farigiraf. I don't. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good because I have Focus Sash in the back on Whimsicott here. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a Throat Chop on Farigiraf because then it can't Hyper Voice, and that greatly reduces the spread damage it can do. It means it doesn't have a spread move. That's what I meant by that. So as long as it lives a Moonblast, which it might not. I don't know if it lives Moonblast, to be honest. I am very specially defensive, though. I could. But if it lives a Moonblast, then I think I'm guaranteed to win. Encore. Oh, they wanted to Encore me into Perish Song, I see. That's fine. Yep, you tried to use Hyper Voice. Honestly, I think I'm fine just staying in. I definitely protect here. And then Politoed. I kind of want to see how much Weather Ball does to Farig here. Get an idea for the damage calcs of the team. But yeah, they should have led Farigiraf. I was in trouble. I just did, and I didn't know what. I think Perish mode was really good into this team, except for that one, except for Farigiraf. So if they, so I wanted to lead it because if they don't lead Farigiraf, really good spot. But now there's just nothing they can do. So they're gonna Encore me into Protect, which is not good for them. They need to be doing damage. And I get the double Protect anyway, so now we're good. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing they could do. They had to be clicking Moonblast every turn with Whimsicott. They should not have been using Encore. It was doing them no favors. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be close. One more win is gonna be close. I got time for one more game. Let's win it. Let's get to Master Ball tier. Be perfect end to the stream. All right. We've got. Okay, so not misdirection. Redirection. Mouse hold. Is follow me +1 or +2? Okay, let me think here. They locked that in fast. I kind of want to go Perish mode. Is it... Let's see. For Floette, they have King Gambit. They have Sneasler. I think I'm going to go Perish mode. Does Politoed help me here? What's better here, Politoed or... I'm bringing Como for the King Gambit and the Ensign and the Mousehold. Politoed's good, right? Do I need speed control? I don't... We'll see. If they lead Mousehold, King Gambit, I'm a little worried, and I can't remember... let's see. Follow me priority. Follow me is +3. Fake out is +3. So they, okay, they went... So there's no reason for them to not... Okay. I think I go I think I... What do I want to do here? I should have brought Floette. I think they... Yeah, I don't know. Well, Perish Song would have been really nice, but I ran out of time. I didn't even Mega. Okay. Man, why do I keep running out of time? That's annoying. I need to pay attention. If they don't go after Gengar here, if they like try to Swords Dance or something, then we're in good shape. Parting Shot is actually really smart here. Have to leave, I die, right? Yeah. Crit. That sucks, man. Okay. We'll see if they follow me. Or are they bringing in Gardevoir? Yeah, that was smart. I can't touch Gardevoir with Como at all. Chopo Berry. I hate Mousehold. Mousehold's so annoying. And it's gonna live. I don't think there's a way out of this for me. And it really sucks because I think I was going to click Perish. I should have went Floette. I get really scared of King Gambits for some reason, and it's just a lot of them don't even have a steel move. I think King Gambit's way more threatening to Gengar than it is to Floette. So Mousehold is going to switch out. I don't think there's anything I can do here, to be honest. I'm trying to think. I think they have to mess up pretty bad. Like if they Psychic here or something. But even then, I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna forfeit. That's going to be the end of the stream. Unfortunate we couldn't get to Master Ball, but we got pretty close. Um, I honestly think every time we lost because I made a pretty bad mistake because I'm too busy talking. So we'll get there next time. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a nice rest of the day, and remember to subscribe, like if you like the stream, and join